the financial traps that are making you poorer, and how to avoid them. Have you ever wondered why some people build wealth while others seem stuck in an endless cycle of financial struggles? In this video, you'll uncover the silent traps that may be draining your money without you even realizing it, and what millionaires do differently. Warren Buffett, one of the greatest investors of all time, once said, "What gets us into trouble is not what we don't know, but what we think we know that just isn't so." And that's exactly what happens to millions of people around the world. Let's reveal the most common financial mistakes that may be stopping you from building wealth. 1. Buying brand name clothes to look rich. The fashion industry makes us believe that wearing certain brands equals status and success. But in reality, spending a fortune on clothing and accessories just to impress others can be a direct path to financial ruin. If you buy things you don't need, soon you'll have to sell the things you do need. A social experiment by documentarian Morgan Spurlock showed that people treat those wearing luxury brands better, even without knowing anything about them. But is it really worth going into debt just to appear successful? Financial expert Dave Ramsey puts it perfectly. We buy things we don't need with money we don't have to impress people we don't even like. True wealth is in what you build, not in what you wear. 2. Going into debt to maintain an unrealistic lifestyle. Have you ever taken out a loan or maxed out your credit card just to support a lifestyle you couldn't afford? Many do it without considering the consequences. The result? Unmanageable debt and a financial trap that's hard to escape. A study from Harvard Business School found that the leading cause of personal bankruptcy among young adults under 30 is reckless credit use. Many people get into debt just to keep up with their friends, ignoring the long-term financial impact. Finance expert Sue Zorman warns, "Stop lying to yourself. Don't go into debt to sustain a lifestyle you can't afford." If you want financial freedom, live within your means and learn to differentiate between wants and needs. 3. Ignoring savings and investments because there's still time. One of the most common mistakes is believing there's always time to start saving and investing. But the truth is, time is your greatest ally when it comes to building wealth. Consider this simple example. Christina starts investing $200 per month at age 20 in an index fund, earning an 8% annual return. Mark, on the other hand, starts investing $400 per month at age 40. Who do you think ends up with more money at age 60? Even though she invested half the amount, Christina ends up with $885,000, while Mark only has $380,000. The conclusion? Starting early is more important than investing large amounts. The classic book The Richest Man in Babylon taught this principle centuries ago. Pay yourself first. 4. Not having a clear budget. Do you know where your money is going? If the answer is no, you might be losing money without realizing it. According to Gallup, only 32% of people actually track their spending, leading to constant financial leaks. Try this challenge. 1. Track all your expenses for 30 days. 2. Categorize each expense as necessary, occasional, or unnecessary. 3. Add up the totals and see where you can cut back. As the saying goes, what is measured is improved. Having a budget is the first step to getting out of debt and building wealth. 5. Overpaying for basic services, like electricity, gas, phone, or internet. In our busy daily lives, we often pay little attention to recurring monthly services, sticking with what we're used to. Even when there are cheaper alternatives available, a report from the U.S. Federal Trade Commission estimates that the average consumer wastes between $200 and $400 per year simply by not comparing and negotiating prices. A 5-minute phone call to check new plans, request loyalty discounts, or threaten to switch providers can lead to significant long-term savings. Efficiency expert Erica Mills suggests, think of services like any other product you buy. Would you pay the sticker price without negotiating or looking for alternatives? Then why do it with your electricity bill or data plan? 7. Not developing lucrative skills. Many people believe the only way to earn more money is to wait for a raise or find a better job. But this mindset limits your financial potential. The truth is, the most successful people don't rely solely on a paycheck. They develop high-income skills that allow them to create new sources of income. Examples of skills that can increase your earnings: copywriting and digital marketing, work remotely, investing in cryptocurrencies, make your money work for you, programming and technology, an always growing field, sales and negotiation skills, useful in any industry. Knowledge is the only investment with a guaranteed return. If you haven't invested in your personal and professional development yet, start now. 8. Letting tobacco, alcohol, and drugs burn your money and your future. Smoking, excessive drinking, and drug use not only harm your physical and mental well-being, but can also have a devastating long-term impact on your finances. According to the CDC, smoking alone costs the U.S. economy over $300 billion per year in direct medical expenses and lost productivity. On a personal level, the average smoker spends over $2,000 per year on cigarettes. Imagine what you could do with that extra money. Similarly, alcohol and drug abuse can lead to significant medical expenses, lost income due to poor work performance or unemployment, and costly legal issues. Plus, these habits often come with hidden expenses like higher insurance premiums and strained relationships that can affect financial stability. 9. Splurging on luxury vacations at the expense of your financial future. Everyone deserves to recharge once in a while, but that doesn't mean you should jeopardize your financial future for a few days of luxury indulgence. A 2022 study by LendingTree found that 44% of Americans went into debt to fund their vacations, with an average of $1,564 charged to credit cards. While a well-planned vacation can create priceless memories and relieve stress, don't fall for the travel industry's marketing tactics that push you to overspend just to impress others. These extravagant trips often leave a financial hangover that lasts long after the vacation glow fades. 10. Ignoring the power of continuous financial education. In a constantly changing economy, financial education isn't a one-time event. It's a lifelong process. However, many people believe their financial learning ends once they leave school or land their first job. As Warren Buffett famously said, the most powerful investment you can make is in yourself. Take control of your financial future. Start learning today. 11. Gambling. While an occasional card game with friends can be fun, excessive gambling can quickly turn into a financial and emotional black hole. According to the U.S. National Gambling Commission, up to 6% of American adults, about 10 million people, struggle with gambling addiction, which harms both their finances and relationships. Casinos and betting platforms are designed to ensure the house always wins in the long run. The more you play, the higher the odds of losing. With the rise of online sports betting and virtual casinos, it's easier than ever to empty your bank account with just a few tempting clicks. 12. Paying only the minimum on credit card bills instead of paying off the balance as much as possible. It's easy to fall for the allure of easy credit, installment purchases, earning miles, postponing payments. However, as Robert Kiyosaki's bestseller Rich Dad Poor Dad states, credit cards are the most ingenious form of modern-day slavery. If you only pay the minimum payment, you're condemning yourself to a spiral of perpetual debt. An analysis from creditcards.com showed that if you pay just 10% of a $2,000 credit card debt with an 18% annual interest rate, it will take about 7 years to pay it off. The solution? Always pay as much as you can. If it's not possible to pay the full amount, even an extra $50 per month can reduce years of debt and save you hundreds in interest. These activities that we're passionate about are necessary for a balanced and fulfilling life. The problem arises when we get carried away and start spending on toys, prizes, equipment, or infrastructure for these hobbies. In the United States alone, it's estimated that the pet products and services industry will reach $109 billion by 2024. According to a report from the American Pet Products Association. Do you really need to buy that custom outfit for your pet or enroll them in gourmet dog daycare? Remember that giving quality time is more important than material pampering. Conclusion: it's time to change. If you've made it this far, you've already taken the first step toward changing your financial life. Awareness. Now, the decision is yours. You can keep making the same mistakes, or you can start making smarter choices starting today. What to do now? Eliminate one of these mistakes from your life immediately. Remember, financial stability isn't built in giant leaps, but in small, consistent steps. Learn more about finance and investing. Subscribe to the channel for more exclusive content.